Tyler Russo was one delivery away from quitting. For real this time. He'd been saying it for months, swearing each time that he'd turn in his apron, delete the app, and finally move on to something else. He was 23, smart enough, and had no business still delivering pizzas to drunk college kids and people who thought cash tip meant loose change and expired coupons. But tonight felt different. There was a weight in the air, heavy, low, and still. Maybe it was the storm everyone said was coming, or maybe it was just the kind of gut feeling people ignored until it was too late. It was a little after 11:30 p.m. when the order came in. Tyler was behind the shop, leaning on his car and finishing a leftover garlic knot when his phone buzzed. He checked the screen. 1 large pepperoni, extra cheese. Paid in cash. The ticket was stamped RUSH. No gate code, no special instructions, but the address. 28 Killian Drive, he muttered, brow furrowed. He stared at it for a second too long. It didn't sit right. That street name rang a bell, but not in a good way. Marco, the shop owner, leaned out the back door, smoking a cigarette. "You still here? That's your run." Tyler held up the order slip. "Killian Drive? That's past the train yard." "So? I thought the whole area was cleared out last year, condemned or something." Marco shrugged. "People still live out there. Weirdos, sure, but they pay." Tyler hesitated. His gut said no. His bank account said yes. He sighed, grabbed the insulated bag, and got in his car. "One last run," he told himself, "then I'm done." The drive started quiet. Too quiet. Once Tyler passed the edge of town, the roads turned narrow and rough. His phone lost signal and the GPS began to glitch, recalculating repeatedly and muttering static-filled directions that didn't quite match the road. He passed a decaying railroad crossing, then a stretch of forest that looked like it hadn't seen sunlight in years. The deeper he went, the darker it got. Not just because of the time. It felt like the shadows were thicker here. Finally, the GPS pinged, arrived at destination. But there was no house, just a gravel pull-off with a rusted leaning street sign. Killian Drive. He parked and killed the engine. No lights, no houses, just a narrow, overgrown path leading through thick brush. Tyler double-checked the address. Still 28 Killian Drive, still marked Rush. His phone vibrated. Unknown number. Just come around back. No contact. No number saved. Just that one message. Tyler frowned. He hadn't even left the car yet. He looked around. The wind was dead still. Not even the trees swayed. The silence pressed on his ears like cotton. Pizza bag in hand, he stepped onto the path. It took maybe 2 minutes to reach the house. It appeared like a shadow unfolding from the trees. Tall, gray, rotting. A 2-story Victorian choked with ivy and slanted so badly the porch seemed ready to cave in. The windows were either boarded up or blacked out, but one small light flickered above the front door. Tyler climbed the steps, each one groaning beneath him. He knocked twice, then stepped back. No answer. He knocked again, louder this time. Still nothing. Then his phone buzzed again. Unknown number. I said around back. His stomach tightened. There were no other houses, no parked cars, no signs of recent life. Just that one light. And now even it was flickering out. He followed a narrow dirt path around the side of the house. The air felt heavier back here. The trees blocked the moonlight, and the smell like something sweet rotting beneath wet leaves filled his nose. The backyard was worse. Dead grass. A rusted swing set. An old well. And at the far corner, a rotting shed with its door slightly ajar. He stopped. There were footprints in the mud. Fresh ones. Barefoot. Leading from the back door of the house to the shed. He backed up. Screw this. Then came the noise. From the shed. A creaking groan followed by a soft, dragging sound, like something heavy being pulled slowly across the floor. He turned to leave, but then his phone lit up. A photo, his car, parked out front, taken from behind as if someone was standing just a few feet away from it. Another message followed instantly. "Don't leave yet." Tyler's hands were shaking now. He looked up toward the shed and saw it. A figure, inside the doorway. Still, just standing there. Not a person exactly. More like the shape of one. Too tall, limbs too long. Head cocked to one side like it had never figured out how necks were supposed to work. It didn't move, but Tyler didn't wait. He bolted. He ran straight for his car, adrenaline turning the air electric. His heart hammered in his chest as he reached the door, yanked it open, and jumped in. He locked the doors, turned the key. Nothing. The engine clicked. Again. Click. Click. Nothing but the faint buzz of the dome light. His phone buzzed again. Unknown number. "You forgot the delivery." He looked up. The figure was at the edge of the trees now, closer, but still, like it was waiting for something. Then another message. "I came all this way." Tyler screamed and slammed his fist into the dashboard. The engine sputtered once, then roared to life. He floored it, spinning gravel behind him, and didn't stop driving until he hit the nearest gas station 12 minutes later. He burst inside, pale, drenched in sweat, still holding the pizza bag. The clerk jumped. "Dude, what happened?" "I need a phone," Tyler gasped. "Police, please." 2 cruisers came. Tyler told them everything. They drove out together, but the house was gone. No gravel path, no street sign, no driveway, just dense woods and dirt. His car was still parked on the shoulder exactly where he left it. Inside, the pizza bag was still warm, but when they opened it, there was no pizza inside, only a folded napkin. On it, scrawled in what looked like dried blood, "Deliveries must be completed." The police didn't believe him. They chalked it up to stress, exhaustion, maybe something he smoked. But Tyler knew better, because when he got home that night, he found something on his front porch. A pizza box. Same kind, same handwriting. Inside, a single blackened, half-rotted hand, holding a receipt. His name was printed at the top, and beneath it, under tip, was one final message. "See you soon." Tyler moved across the country within a week, got a job at a warehouse, no late shifts, no deliveries. But the messages didn't stop. Sometimes they came at night, sometimes during his lunch break, always from an unknown number, always short and cold. "You owe us. Time's almost up. We're getting closer." He blocked every number, changed phones twice. But they kept coming, not just texts. Voicemails now, static, creaks, soft dragging sounds, and once, a voice, garbled, wet, but clear enough to make out one sentence. "Next time, it's not the pizza that gets delivered." And sometimes when Tyler's walking alone at night, or he turns down an aisle in the warehouse and hears footsteps that shouldn't be there, he swears he sees them, not just one, but many. Thin, crooked figures standing between shadows holding hot bags. Waiting, because he never finished that final delivery. And now they're coming to return the favor.